Greetings, greetings. Welcome to a Wednesday episode of Vaygrim's Chance. I am actually the only person on the server right now. It's late at night. And yeah, things have been pretty quiet. No more takers on the division sigils. I expect everybody's going to actually start earning their own. I'm not sure. We'll see. Different people have different views on that. I still have a whole bunch of leftover balloons, I think. Yeah, there we go. Fair amount of leftover balloons and some of these things from the 50th episode party. Yes, and of course, the Cenas collectively are having a meeting over by the actual pond. Let's see. The Blood Altar, 100% self-sacrifice geared. Really, really nice. I get somewhere around like 2,000, 2,300 LP per tick. It's actually pretty swank. I really like it. I've been making various little slatey things. You heard me. I actually have not one, but two division sigils. This is what I'm going to keep. This is what I'm going to use. Specifically for a helmet. Yes. But first, I actually want to also make a... Ooh. Let's do a torch. Get one of those. And I need some glow stuff. Glowstone, to be specific. Let's see if I have everything it takes. I do, but it's picky. Get that, 3 of those across, and boom. Sigil of the Blood Lamp. I'm actually going to right-click. Basically, it does the exact same thing that the Wand of Illumination does. It puts a little blood lamp light that lights up an area. Costs a little bit of LP to get it out there. But we got 2 of these things now. We've got Sigil of the Blood Lamp, and we've actually got our divination sigil. Now, I got to remember, I'm actually going to just do this right here. We've got filled sockets. Okay, let me go over how you make these things real quick. They're not cheap. It's 1 diamond and 4 weak blood shards per empty socket. Then you have to fill it in at least a tier 3 altar. It takes 30,000 LP to fill it up. Not hard on the altar setup I've got. I only did them 1 at a time, though. Not 4 at a go, because they absorb blood really fast, so I have to stay on 1 and basically just hit the dagger a lot. But I've got to remember, looking at this, I'm referencing some notes. So basically, each a blood shard must be placed into one of its sockets. A weak blood shard allows for 1 effect in a socket. A demon blood shard allows for 2. Adding a second blood shard to a piece of armor does not grant additional effects. So, the extra abilities drain LP from the network. This can be reduced. A master blood orb will completely remove the LP cost. That's actually very, very important. This is a master blood orb, and it requires a blood shard. Now, I'm going to have to get some more blood shards, because basically I only have so many of these to go around. But I'm going to get my last one here real quick and look at this. What's the recipe for these? It is, oh, well, that's very convenient. If I come down here, I have an extra one of these. I'm going to do this and get, oh, thank goodness, a whole bunch more. Now, what we need to do is let's get 1 of these. I'm probably just going to make the helmet today. And that's going to start draining. You see just a few clicks and I can hit maximum real quickly. It's just a click, click, and I'm almost at 10K. Pretty easy to keep the actual altar topped off this way now. Thanks to the self-sacrifice runes. This really is pretty easy to maintain. And of course, the life orbs just make it even simpler. So, yeah, it's very, very cool. I am liking this a lot. I can't remember how much LP these things take. I just remember that they absorb life points like rapidly, very quickly. But as you can see, I can top off the altar real fast. See? Pretty simple. There we go. Let's get that out of there. Okay. So we now have another one of these. I'm going to right click to actually brand it as mine. I've got 2 that I can use. Now I'm trying to remember. Yep. So there we go. Okay. I'm trying to remember the little bits and steps here. Let's see if I can get this right. We're going to do a helmet first. And basically, we're going to get these things. We're going to make a little bit of a helmet shape. Now, I'm going to do... Let me think. I can only right-click one thing per. I want to do weak blood shard. I'm going to do master orb. I actually want divination sigil. Now, here's the thing. I don't know if this is going to work. And then if we put the soul armor forger down and right-click on it, we get normal slow. There we go. We get a piece of armor. So we've got a bound helmet. Durability. I'm going to devilish protection. Indeed. Okay, so we not only have night vision armor, we can also, night vision from the blood lamp. Because if you look at this, it has a sigil of the blood lamp. That gives us night vision permanently. It also has a divination sigil in it, which gives us, if you look on the left-hand side, right up here, it gives us our blood network. We know exactly how much is in the network right now as a whole, which is amazing. So yeah, now, if we wanted to, I could do, let's look at this real quick. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3. Oh, look, I counted exactly. I could put this down, and now if I wanted to, I could put another blood shard in there, put another master life orb in there, and, oh, let's see. I wonder if I actually keep this thing on. Yeah, so I have no divination sigil on me now. I can look at the altar and see what the capacity is. It's really, really nice. I've got really good night vision. What I'm thinking about is making a lava sigil and a water sigil. So I'd get water breathing and fire protection. I think that could be really, really useful. Now let's look at the lava sigil real quick. I need a magma cream. I think, yep, I have one of those. I have 19 of those. But the lava buckets, it's going to be easier to do this way. I think it's that. And if we look here, oh, we need actually a lava crystal. And I'm going to do, what? Wait a minute. Let's get this back out real quick and let's look at, okay, I have glass. I'm going to do, nope. 1, 2, 3, that, and I'm going to put this in the middle and make lava crystal. Now I actually need more buckets of lava. Let's do that again. 3 more buckets. And if we come back over here, I think we need to put these down the side. This is at the bottom and this is at the top. And what am I missing? Does this have to be claimed? Maybe it does. Oh, slate. Okay. Duh. Silly me. So if we put this at the bottom, put this in the middle. And there it is. Top, side, 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 side. And I fully realize this is probably not going to be the most optimum and amazing of blood armor configuration. I'm just starting off with this. Oh, I got that back too. That's cool. But you know, it's a starter point. Now I need basically 7 buckets of water. 6, 7. So now I just put one of those there, put this at the bottom, and infinite water source, anyone? Awesome, awesome. So now, if I right-click that and that, these are both current owner. Ah. Okay. Well, it works. I wonder why it says current owner. There we go. I'm going to do... There we go. Okay, so they have some current owners now, which means if we go over here, I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to get another Master Blood Orb. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. And I think... There we go. So now if we look, weak Blood Shard, Master Blood Orb, Lava Sigil, Water Sigil. I take this off and put it on here. I now have constant fire resistance, which means if I wanted to, I could go into the nether and just bathe in lava, which is one of the things I really wanted to do, is to make a suit of armor that specialized in nether resistance, basically. One of the things I would like to use that for is, or one of the things I would like to put in this is, where was it? Sigil of the Whirlwind. Sigil of the Whirlwind, I want to put in the legs, or maybe an upgraded set of the chest. And I want to do that because the Sigil of the Whirlwind, when you sock it in armor, it deflects projectiles, which means arrows from archer skeletons and fire projectiles from ghasts and blazes. That would be generally very, very useful. We're going to have fire resistance too, so we don't have to worry about the fire from the blaze, but it's still nice to be able to just, block it. We still have to worry about the explosion from ghast propulsion projectiles if we do this, but this does mean we don't have to worry as much. So there's a lot of stuff I still want to do. I actually could do that, but we need to make an air sigil. Now, if I'm reading this documentation correctly, one of the things I'm going to want to have in some boots is an air sigil that basically prevents fall damage. That's going to be very, very nice. However, if we remember, I'm probably going to have this socketed, which prevents fall damage. So I don't have to worry about that. The air sigil is one thing I can basically not worry about. I can instead get that air sigil, upgrade it to a Sigil of the Whirlwind, sock it into my armor, and get some actual projectile deflection, which will be super, super nice. Let's see. We actually have Sigil of the Past Minor, if we wanted to, that would grant us haste, but we don't really need to worry about that right now. We could put in a Harvest Goddess Sigil right there, but it would actually harvest and replant crops. If we did Sigil of the Green Grove, that just accelerates plant growth, which means if we use that and wore that around the base, anything we stood near would automatically get growth boosted, which could be very, very useful. Now, I actually want to make one of these anyway. Do I have a spare? I do. Awesome. Let's see. I need to get, if I'm going to make a Green Grove Sigil, I need to request, nope, let's look at saplings. I need to get 4 of those. And whoopsie, sugarcane. I need to get 3 of those. Let's look at this real quick. I'm pretty sure these go in the outside corners. I think this goes up here. And we're going to put this here. Oh, wait a minute. Silly me. Gotta get this out. I actually need one of those bad boys. Those on the outside, which means now we do actually have that Sigil of the Green Grove. It is on, and we can actually see our LP usage while we're using this helmet, which means if we wanted to, I think we can go over here and maybe yep, there we go. Stuff's growing really, really quick. Now, the thing is, this is using LP while I'm doing this. Every extra tick uses a little bit of LP out of our blood network. So while we have some tricks that we can do with a lot of these sigils, we're going to have to be careful. If we put them in armor, we can get them for free, which is one of the reasons why I want to put this in leggings. It's going to be very, very nice to be able to get this for free. You get the point. I'm going to turn this off now. Let's go back. Whee! Okay. Let's take the skyline real quick. This is fun. I like this thing. Dun, 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 dun. Swing over here. Just on the news front, something that I have been working on has been, I'm actually going to make some more tier 3 slates so we can make some more weak blood shards. I have been working on some big changes to the main channel. If you have not watched it, I do implore you to go look through my videos or look in the main page. There's going to be a multi-channel news announcement video. And basically that's asking the question that's actually already been answered by a lot of people in comments. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be merging my second and third channel into the first channel. My first priority is to get the current series that I'm doing on the second channel moved over and then continue them. That is going to be Wolfenstein: The New Order and Subnautica. Once that happens, we can get this stuff merged. I can start using the first channel for everything. And basically the second and third channel will go dormant. Slowly, as things get moved from the second or third channel, they will get set to private and they'll only start existing on the first channel again. Now, I'm going to put announcement videos on those channels to let people that are watching those channels know. But the reason I'm doing this is to simplify my existence. Those channels were originally made based upon YouTube's advice on an online course called YouTube University. And it turned out that following that advice was pretty bad because now they've reversed their backing of that advice. And they're saying that it's better to keep everything on one channel. And they're designing the rest of YouTube that way. There's a lot of YouTube gaming features and a lot of just general things that it's easier if it all exists on one channel. And I'm starting to see the reasoning behind that. So over the course of the next few months, really, you're going to see a lot of spam that is going to be coming in. It'll be 2, 3, 4 extra videos a day. Instead of one episode here and one episode on another channel, you're going to see 2 or 3 videos posted and then another 2 or 3 videos later in the evening. I implore you to bear with me. It's going to last a little while, but basically that means you're going to get a whole bunch of extra content. If you're not normally a subscriber to Vaygrim's Choice or Vaygrim's Rest, that means there's going to be more vlogs here. Vlog is such a weird word, vlog. I still have a hard time saying it. There's going to be more vlogs here where you're going to be able to see a lot more stuff, basically, about what's going on behind the scenes. There's going to be more tutorials. Let's do that. And one more. Means now I can make more sockets. So I do just implore you to be patient. Bear with me while this change goes through and while it happens. It's going to be short. It's only going to take a couple of months to go through. It is a hassle, but it's going to be worth it. After those 2 months, 2-3 months, we're going to have, I expect about 2 months, we're going to have a unified existence, one channel to rule them all, one channel to entertain with. It's going to be better this way. This benefits me just as much as it benefits you. It unifies my views onto one channel with more subscriptions, all sorts of stuff. And it's just going to be a nicer thing. So bear with me, be patient. What I'm going to do in between this episode and the next is actually get more of those empty sockets made. Now, I'm not going to make any armor, but I'm going to lay out exactly what I want placed in what piece of armor so that when we actually come back Friday, I can make the legs and I can make the feet, and we can have an entire set of really nice bound armor. And I think the next step after that is going to be making the tier 5 altar, automated altar in the actual TARDIS. If we can do that and we can automate it with the cursed earth, then we can make basically an altar setup that is automatically feeding our blood network and automatically just acting as actually a monster farm. It's going to be really nice. I'm really hoping that you guys are going to enjoy this kind of stuff. We'll get to it in a future episode. Friday, though, I really want to finish this armor. And just in generally, you know, do that. I would also like to remind everyone, I now actually have sponsorship with YouTube Gaming. So if you watch my channel on YouTube Gaming, you can sponsor my channel, which basically means you back it financially for $4 a month. You can actually see exclusive, if I do any exclusive live streams just for sponsors. Anybody can watch, but only sponsors can talk and interact with me. There's going to be a lot of stuff like that I'm still planning, still figuring out what I want to do. But what this means is that you are backing me financially to help me pay the bills and help me keep doing what I do every day to send out all these videos and all this great entertainment out into the universe for all of you to actually watch. And I really hope you consider hitting that sponsor button. Consider pressing it over there on YouTube Gaming or on your mobile device, showing a little bit of support for me in that way. If you can't, I understand it. But you can still support me even without donating any money. Make sure you give this video and all my other videos a thumbs up when you watch it if you like it, or a thumbs down if you don't like it. Make a comment about if you thought it was a good video or a bad video. I need to see this feedback. It really will help me. So I would appreciate it. Thank you very much. Have a great Wednesday. Have a great week. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.